Male reader as Rimuru in Highschool DXD by AndrsFernando1. Any unknown area Seal. Master, please wake up. I woke up hearing the concerned voice of Seal. Rimuru. Seal? Seal. Thank goodness you are right, I was so worried for you. Rimuru. What happened and how did we ended up here? Seal. Do you want me to play your memories for you to remember? Rimuru. Yes. I started to remember what happened this morning. I was with Valley, bring him to meet his mother that he hasn't seen ever since. After Valley had his reunion with his mother, he thanked me and he informed me Cao is on the move and he will arrive at Kyoto in a few days with the rest of the hero faction trying to kidnap Yusaka. I left to get back home, not before going to a jewelry store buying a gift for Tiamat since it's our anniversary and I wanted to give her something special. I bought a blue diamond necklace for Tiamat and left the store, but then I decided go to an antique shop to buy something for myself and see what they even have in there. After checking around the store, I caught my attention to a strange mirror. I went to take a closer look at it and wipe off the dust around it. Then suddenly it started to glow and I was being sucked into the mirror. And that's how I ended up here from whatever I am now. Rimuru. So that's what happened. That mirror was the reason why I am here. Did I really just got isekai again? I started a new family in that world and I got reunited with my sister. I can't just leave my family behind, not a second time and never again. Seal. Master, you do not have to worry, you can still return back to that world. You do have the ability to travel to worlds, so it's not a problem for you to do it. I had a sigh of relief. Thought I will never see my family again. Good thing I have Seal on my side, I wouldn't know what I would do without her. I look around my surroundings and it looks like I am in some sort of cave, but it does feel like I have seen this cave before. Rimuru. This cave, could it be that cave? I widen my eyes now, realize the realization where I am now. This is the cave where Veldora was sealed by the chosen hero. If I'm actually here, that would mean. Rimuru. Did the mirror actually took me to the Tensura world? Seal, just to be sure, am I actually Tensura world? Seal. To answer your question, you are not. Where you really are, you are in a different dimension known as the mirror world. This place is a virtual world of the world where the previous Rimuru reside. Also, there is no Rimuru Tempest exist in this world, the only one with that name is you, Master. Rimuru. So I'm not really in Tensura world but just in a place that is similar to it. Seal. That is correct. Rimuru. Well, that's a bummer, I thought I was finally going to meet the real Rimuru himself. Seal. Master, something is coming, be on guard. I looked at what was coming to my direction and the creature that appeared was a very familiar snake, the same one Rimuru first had encounter in battle. The snake has a large, jet black body with thorned scales and tough skin. Rimuru. A tempest serpent. Oh, I know exactly how to deal with this. The tempest serpent charged to take a bite at me, but I quickly dodged and turned into my slime form, then using water blade cutting the tempest serpent head off. After that I change back to my human form and walk off like I just beat my first boss monster. Rimuru. That was too easy, didn't even break a sweat. Well, I don't actually sweat, but you get my point. Seal. More enemies are coming your way. Out from the shadows came three familiar monsters that were the Armorsaurus, Evil Centipede and the Black Spider. Things were getting better and better, facing off the same monsters Rimuru had defeated before. Rimuru. This brings me some nostalgic, seeing the monsters that Rimuru had kill and absorb are all here. Well, then I guess I can have a bit of fun with them. They won't stand a chance against me from how up I am. Pulling out my katana, I ran towards the monsters and I began slashing every last one of them, not giving them a chance to fight back, cause they were pretty much weak and I was much stronger than them. The only one remaining monster was the Armorsaurus, using its body armor to protect itself, that it luckily survived, but not for long. I appear in front of it, cutting his head off clean from its body. Rimuru. Well, that takes care of them, time for me to head outside. I wonder if the outside world looks the same from the Tensura world. One way to find out. Teleportation. When Rimuru teleport away, a little pink slime similar to Rimuru's slime form but colored pink with two antennas on its head came out of hiding, since the monsters were already been taken care of by Rimuru. It was watching Rimuru killing those monsters at ease, and it seems to admire Rimuru for some reason, that there was a close connection with the both of them. Mysterious slime. It's him, it's really him, there's no doubt about it. He even turned into his slime form, killing the Tempest Serpent, meaning he's the one I'm looking for. He's amazing and very strong, and I want to be just like him. Mama is gonna be so happy that he is finally here and we can be a family together just like she promised me. In the meantime, I'm going to eat the food he left for me. That way I will grow big and strong just like you, Papa. I teleported out of the cave and see how the outside world looks. Everything I see around looks the same from the great forest of Jura. The only difference is the sky is purple and there are a bunch of mirrors around the place. Rimuru. This place is weird. No wonder why it's called the Mirror World. I wonder what monster will show up this time. I started to walk around the forest, see what could I find. Maybe I will ran into some goblins or something else, but who knows. While I was walking deep in the forest, I sensed something was watching me. I look at a little cliff, then appeared a creature that sort of looks like a saber-toothed tiger. Its claws were sharp and it had a bladed tail. Rimuru. Seal, would you might explain to me what is that monster? Seal. That is a blade tiger, is a race of magical beast and the apex predator of the Jura forest. They are ranked B and their signature attack is voice cannon. As the name suggests, they take on the general appearance of a tiger, however they have several distinctive features. One of the most notable being the bladed tail as well as its sharp talons and two large fangs. Rimuru. Thanks for the info, Seal. Now how am I gonna deal with this little kitty right here? The blade tiger jumped off the cliff trying to slice me in half using its talons, but I managed to avoid it. Rimuru. So you wanna fight, huh? Alright then, come at me if you can. It kept on using its claws and using his bladed tail to strike at me, but I've been easily kept on dodging his every hit. I was moving too fast for it couldn't keep up with my speed. When I stopped dodging, I let the blade tiger come at me. It jumped to the air, it was about coming towards me. I clenched my fist and punched the blade tiger, sending it crashing to a tree. The blade tiger was still alive. That was because I was holding back that punch of mine, not killing it instantly. I spare its life cause it catches my interest and I'm planning on making it part of my subordinate. Rimuru. You were not that bad, but luckily for you I was holding back. If I wasn't, you would have been dead already from my punch. It's best for you to surrender now or else I won't be holding back anything. I slowly walk up to the blade tiger. It wanted to run away in fear, but his leg was broken. Sorry, couldn't escape. I was already in front of it. I splash a healing potion and its leg started to heal. It stands up and he seems delighted its leg was healed. It then wanted me to pat its head, and so I did what it wanted me to do and it started to purr. Rimuru. You're a strong one, ain't ya? How about you become one of my subordinates and I can help you train to become stronger? How does that sound? It stopped purring and nodded to be my subordinate. Rimuru. Alright then, let's see, what should I name you? I went on thinking of a name I should give to the blade tiger until I thought of a perfect name. Rimuru. For this day forward your name will now be known as Taiga. The blade tiger body started to change into a young girl that has long, curly light brown hair that falls past her waist in waves, with large, dark amber eyes. She now wears clothes that has some tiger parts and she has some tiger features with tiger ears, and she still have her bladed tail. Seal. Report the individual Taiga has evolved into a tiger lycanthrope and her disaster rank has ranked up into calamity class. Rimuru. Wow, she really has become stronger, and her species is now a tiger lycanthrope? I think that is the same species that Sufia, one of the 3 beastketeers and the subordinate of Carrion, it's also one as well. I look at Taiga, she seems to be amazed of the new look she. Rimuru. So how do you like your new look, Taiga? Taiga. It feels great and I like the name you gave me. Taiga, the name just feels right to me. Rimuru. Well, I'm glad you like your new body and the name I gave you. Taiga. Yeah, but I just have one problem about my new body. Rimuru. And what is it? Taiga. I'm flat-chested. Rimuru. Oh, I see. You were expecting your breast to be a bit bigger, right? Taiga. Yeah, I was. Rimuru. Look, you don't have to be ashamed because you're flat-chested. I actually knew a tiger lycanthrope who was also flat-chested as well, but something like that never bothers her because she was a strong woman. You will probably be strong as her and don't let anyone look down on you. You're tough and strong and that's who you are, Taiga. That seemed to motivate her and give her some confidence. Taiga. Thanks, and is it okay for you if I call you Sensei? Rimuru. Sensei? Well, I don't mind, you will practically be my student now, since I'll be training you and there will be others that will be training you as well. It's time for us to leave. Are you ready to meet the rest of my subordinates? Taiga. I'm ready, sensei. In a flash the both of us teleported out of the mirror world where they were now in the labyrinth. A woman with odd pink hair and clothes while the top of her head is like a bunny ears was watching everything that had happened. She had a curious eye on Rimuru that he was very intriguing and find him very attractive. He's a very attractive, in person, and I should thank that witch for bringing him here to get a good look at him and see his strength. He is definitely the one I've been searching for, he's my destined one, my soulmate. I can even sense the strength he was hiding and it make me feel so hot inside that I want him to put that manhood of his inside of me. But I should check on my daughter, she probably must have already saw her father. Mark my words, Rimuru Tempest. Our path will soon cross and you will be mine. The pink hair woman's entire body turned into a pink liquid slime and headed to the cave where the little pink slime was at. When I teleported me and Taiga in the labyrinth, I ask everyone to look at their Taiga, our new addition subordinate of Tempest, while there are two things that I need to do. First, I went back to the antique shop, I bought the mirror, and while no one was watching I absorbed the mirror, making sure no one else will get accidentally transported to the mirror world. Second, I went back home to surprise Tiamat with the gift I bought for her for our anniversary. She was at the living room watching her favorite cooking show, Hell's Kitchen. I do sometimes watch the show with her and my sister loves watching this show. Tiamat noticed that I have arrived. She stood up from the couch and gave me a welcome back kiss on my lips. Tiamat. Welcome home, darling. How was your day, Rimuru? It went pretty well. Weird things have happened, but I did find myself a new student. Tiamat. You have a student? Rimuru. Yup. Her name is Taiga, she's my new subordinate and she is my new student. Tiamat. Well, that's nice for that you now have a student. Since it's our special day I have prepared dinner for both of us to enjoy. Rimuru. By the way, where's the kids? Tiamat. They're at your sister's place. I asked her if she can look after them and she happily agreed to watch over them. She went close to me, wrapping her arms around me and whispered to my ear. Tiamat. Since we're all alone we can skip dinner and we could fool around if you want. Rimuru. Well, I will like to have some fun with you, but before we do anything I have a gift for you. I pull out the blue diamond necklace from the imaginary space, showing it to Tiamat, which she was staring. How beautiful blue diamond that reminds her of the color of her hair. Rimuru. Happy anniversary, Tiamat. I picked this diamond necklace for you cause it reminds me of your long and beautiful blue hair. You are the love of my life. You are the light of my darkest hour and you are the mother of my children that I will love and protect with all my heart. I hope you like this gift that I gave to you as a symbol of our love. Tiamat was shedding tears of joy for how I love her and she means the world to me. Tiamat. I love it. I love it and I love you, Rimuru. You have been the best thing that ever came to my life. You make me forget my past hatred towards Diedrich. You gave me a home, a family, reuniting with my old friends, meeting new friends, and I love you for all the things you have done for me. Rimuru. And I love you too, Tiamat. Do you want me to help you putting that necklace on you? Tiamat. Yes, please. I put the necklace on her and she looks beautiful on wearing. Tiamat. How does it look, Rimuru? It looks beautiful on you, my love, and I gotta say you are like a goddess to my eyes. I pick her up in a Princess Carrie style which surprised her, but she giggled. I was carrying her heading towards our bedroom. I put her down the bed and I was on top of her. Rimuru. I hope you're ready. Was coming for you, my love. Tiamat. I'm ready for you, darling. Please come to me, I want you now. Zooming in on the reflection of the blue diamond necklace, a woman with black hair and green eyes and wearing glasses. She also wear a black dress lined with red fur. She was currently watching what was now happening. The unknown woman has been watching Rimuru for quite some time and she was the one who brought Rimuru to the mirror world, trying to see his true strength. The woman really has an interest in Rimuru and wants him to herself and wants to know how powerful is he. Unknown woman. I really want you, Rimuru Tempest. Now playing Phantom of Light. I'm currently at Yasaka office. She wanted me to watch over Kuno and Arashi. She will be pretty busy doing some paperwork and having a meetings with another faction. Yasaka had asked the Monkey King Sun Wukong, the great victorious fighting Buddha and the great sage equaling heaven, to look at Kyoto until Yasaka returned. Yasaka. Now Kuno, I want you to be in your best behavior and look after your baby sister. Kuno. I will mother, I'm gonna have a great time spending time with Papa and with my sisters and friends. Yasaka. Arashi, mom is gonna miss you so much, my little kitsune. Your father is gonna take great care of you. I'm going to miss the both of you, my sweet babies. Yasaka started to giving kisses to both Kuno and Arashi. This made Kuno felt really embarrassed while Arashi was giggling from the kisses Yasaka was giving her. I was really happy seeing this scene. Yasaka really loves them and I love them as well, they are part of my family now. I will always protect them and I will make sure the hero faction will never lay a hand on them. Arashi. Giggles. Kuno. Mother, please stop it, you're embarrassing me in front of Papa. Yasaka. There's no need to be embarrassed, Kuno, I just love you both so much unconditionally, my precious baby. I'm going to miss the both of you, and Rimuru, please take care of our daughters while I'm gone. Rimuru. I will, Yasaka, as their father I will take great care of them. Well then, my daughters, it's time for us to go, but before that, I have a gift for you, Yasaka. Yasaka. A gift for me? What kind of gift is it? Pulling out my pocket, I show Yasaka a yellow diamond ring, which she was surprised on seeing this. I get down in one knee and Yasaka happily wanted me to put the ring on her finger. She look at the ring, see how beautiful it is. Yasaka. Oh Rimuru, it's beautiful. It is like you are proposing to me, which makes me so happy. I'll treasure this gift, my love. Rimuru. I glad you love it, Yasaka, you are my other wife and this ring proof that you are mine. I should probably mention that this is a very special ring. It will protect you from any kind of curse or brainwashing as long as you wear the ring. You will be safe from anyone who will try to manipulate you. Yasaka. I understand, I will wear this ring and it will feel like you are there to protect me. You are caring man, Rimuru Tempest, that's why I fall for you. Rimuru. Well, I would do anything for family. You, Kuno and Arashi are a part of my family and I will always protect the three of you. And has the words from the legendary Vin Diesel, there's nothing stronger than family, and I will always remember those words from the legend himself. Kuno. Come on Papa, let's go, I can't wait any longer and I want to meet that new student you told me about. Rimuru. Alright Kuno, we're going. Say goodbye to your mother first. Kuno. Goodbye mother and please be safe. Yasaka. I will Kuno, I love you and I love you too Arashi, I'm going to miss you both so much. Yasaka give Kuno and Arashi my final kiss goodbye in their forehead and she gave me a passionate kiss on the lips. After all that, I teleported Kuno and Arashi. We were now at the front door of my home. I opened the door and we headed inside, then we smell something good was coming from the kitchen. We see Tiamat, Shio and my sister are preparing dinner for everyone. They seem have noticed us and greeted us and my sister spoke out. Kumoko. It's about time you got here, brother. Oh, you brought Kuno and Arashi. How lovely to see my nieces. Mind if I hold Arashi for you, Kuno? Kuno. Sure, you can hold my little sister, Aunt Kumoko. She handed over Arashi to my sister. Arashi was now in the arms of my sister, who was petting and tickling her little fox ears and stroking her blue hair that is similar to my blue-silver hair. Arashi was giggling for getting tickled by my sister, that this put a smile on my face. Arashi. Ha ha ha, Kumoko. I can't help, she is so cute, especially with those little fox ears of hers make her extra cuteness. Seeing her like this reminds me Kumo when she was a newborn. How I used to hold her in my arms. I should probably ask Ragna, we should have another child. Rimuru. Well, good luck with that, sis. I don't know how Ragna would react on asking him having another child. What if he says no, then what will you do? Kumoko. Then I'll just tie him on the bed using my webs and force him giving me another child, and that's exactly how Kumo was born. Rimuru. You don't really have to go that far. Also, is that really how Kuno was born? Kumoko. Well, not exactly, but. Rimuru. You know what I don't want to know. Tiamat. Cold sweat smile. Well, let's get that all out of the way, and Kuno, would you like to try out the food that I made? I had made steak skewers, I hope you enjoy it. Tiamat show her a plate of steak skewers that it looks well done and he looks good to eat. Kuno gladly accepted by took one of the steak skewers and took a bite of it. She has stars of joy in her eyes, meaning that it was very good and she love it. Kuno. It's so good, thank you Tiamat, it's delicious. Tiamat. I glad you like it, there's plenty more where that came from. Kuno. Where is everyone else? Are they not here? Shio. Everyone is at the labyrinth right now and we're going to bring the rest of the food we prepare for everyone to enjoy. Kuno. The labyrinth, what is that place, Papa? Rimuru. Oh, I guess I haven't told you yet. The labyrinth is our base of operations, and that place used to belong to Ramirez, the little fairy you saved back when you saved those kidnapping girls. Kuno. Oh, I see, but doesn't that place still belongs to her? Rimuru. It does, but I created that place, but I let her stay because it is still her home, while a copy of her labyrinth. Anyways, would you like to visit the labyrinth? Kuno. Yes, I would love to go. Time skip brought to you by. I had brought Kuno to the labyrinth and show her around the place. I only had show her some parts of the labyrinth floors because there are 100 floors. I didn't want to waste Kuno time, so we headed to the arena where my daughters are at. When we arrived, everyone was there watching Taiga fighting Sakura in a hand-to-hand combat. Sakura was wearing her anti-magic mask that I gave to her, making her as a member of the Mask Heroes, the Filial Hero pink mask. Kuno looks amazed seeing how Sakura has improved since the last time she saw her. She then look at Taiga curiously, seeing how good she fights with Sakura. Kuno. Is that the new student you told me about, Papa? Rimuru. Yep, that's her, Kuno. Her name is Taiga. She is a new subordinate I have brought and my new student. I hope you two get along pretty well. Everyone heard us talking and turned to our attention now, knowing we are here, and they all kneel down. Taiga and Sakura stopped their fight and looking at everyone who were kneeling down at us, which they were surprised to see me and Kuno, but Taiga was curious not knowing Kuno and wondering who she is. Rimuru subordinates. Welcome back, Lord Rimuru, and hello Princess Kuno. Kuno. Hello everyone, it's great to see all of you here. Falfa, Shalsha and Kumo all ran up to hug Kuno, who also returned the hug to all them. Sakura flew where the others are and also hugged Kuno. Sakura. Kuno, good to see you again. Kuno. It's good to see you too, Sakura. You seem to have gotten stronger since the last time I saw you. Sakura. Yeah, I had gotten stronger thanks to everyone, they have been training me. I have been training pretty well using wind magic, and Master gave me special gauntlets for my wind magic attacks. I also have become a disciple of Ramirez and I am happy to be her disciple. She's funny, and we enjoyed reading manga together. I am very lucky to be her disciple, she is the best. Ramirez fly towards Sakura and sitting on her head and starting petting her, which Sakura likes being petted. Ramirez. It's very sweet of you say those things about me, Sakura, it really makes me wanna cry. How about later I will teach you all of my 48 different attack skills and then we'll watch anime together along with Beretta, how does that sound? Sakura. That sounds fun, I can't wait. Ramirez. She's really a sweet kid, she reminds me of Trainee, I really miss her. Looking up, Sakura noticed Ramirez was looking sad for some reason. This made Sakura wondering and worrying what was wrong with Ramirez. Sakura. Are you okay, Ramirez? Why do you look so sad? Ramirez. It's nothing, Sakura, don't worry about it, okay? Sakura. Oh, okay if you say so. Falfa. We're glad that you're here, Kuno, we get to spend a lot of time as sisters. Shalsha. We're really glad that Papa brought you here, and did you also bring our little sister Arashi with you? Kuno. Yes, I did, Aunt Kumoko is watching over her right now. Falfa. Oh man, I can't wait to see our little sister. Shalsha. Me too. Kuno then noticed Taiga was walking up to her, wanted to say hello, but Kuno beat her to it. Kuno. Hello, you must be Taiga. Papa told me about you, that you're his new student, is great to meet you, I'm Kuno, his daughter. Taiga. Oh, you're Kuno, sensei did tell me about you, that you were his first student, it's nice to finally meet you. Kuno. Likewise. Taiga. If it's okay, can I have a spar with you? I want to see how strong as sensei first student is. So what do you say? Kuno. Okay then, let's have a spar together. Kuno and Taiga were already at the arena getting ready at having their spar. Kuno was wearing her anti-magic mask and have her katana in hand. Taiga had her wooden sword on her back, but she's only gonna be fighting using her fist for now. Rimuru. Alright, you two make sure the both of you won't go to overboard at each other, and Taiga, I don't want you to go to rough on Kuno. Taiga. I know sensei, I won't take it too far, I'll promise you that. Rimuru. Good, alright, the both of you can now begin. Taiga. Let's get this battle started, shall we? Kuno. We shall, but first, shadow clone jutsu. Multiple clones of Kuno appear from a puff of smoke, and there was about 40 of these clones. This made Taiga impress on seeing Kuno using some kind of clone technique. Kuno. You have to take down all my clones down first, then you get to fight me. Let's see if you could handle taking down all my clones. Taiga, a clone technique, that's interesting. Alright then, I'll play your game, I'll take down all your clones at once. Come at me, you clones. Kuno. You heard her, Kuno army attack. The clones all started to charge at Taiga, who was beginning to fight off the clones by punching them, kicking them. Doing so, the Kuno clones that were defeated by Taiga were turning into a puff of smoke. 6 of the clones rush at Taiga and having their katanas ready to strike at her. Seeing this, Taiga made her tiger features appear and using her tail blade to cut down the clones that were trying to strike her from behind. That surprised Kuno, seeing Taiga new look having tiger features and especially seeing her tail that looks like a blade. Kuno. Whoa, what are you? Are you some sort of subspecies of Nekomata? I never seen one having that kind of tail before, that looks like a blade. Taiga. I am no Nekomata. What I am, I'm known as a tiger lycanthrope, half beast half human, that's what I am. Kuno. I never heard of your race before, from the sounds of it, are they something like werewolves? Taiga. Something like that. Like werewolves, I can transform, changing into my beast form known as a bladed tiger. Anyways, I'm done explaining to you what I am, now it's time for you to meet my signature attack. Tiger Cannon Roar. Taiga made a powerful roar that got rid of all the clones. Kuno managed to avoid that attack and she was all alone without her clones by your side. Rimuru. I believe that's supposed to be the evolved version of her signature attack, voice cannon. It was strong and luckily Kuno survived that attack, but from what Taiga doesn't know, Kuno does have a surprise for her. Veldora. Well, that was one mighty roar that kid got. I guess you can say she had the way of the tiger. Ramirez. I believe the expression is called the eye of the tiger, master. Veldora. Oh right, that's what I mean to say. Ariel. That kid even used that attack on me when I was training her. It was strong but not enough to take me down. The kid has a long way to go to get stronger. Back on the arena, Kuno. You managed to take down all my clothes with one single roar. I am impressed. Taiga. Seems that you're the only one left, means I get to finally fight you. Taiga pull out her wooden katana and holding it in both hands, ready to have a sword fight. Taiga. Hope you're ready, cause I'm ready to take you down. Kuno. Alright then, I did say you had to take down all my clones, then you had to challenge me. You have waited long enough, now is the time for us to clash our swords. Both Kuno and Taiga rush at each other that they begin their sword fight, trying to slash and block from each other's attacks. Taiga was about to hit Kuno in the chest, but she blocked it and trying to send a kick at Taiga, who quickly jump into the air. Kuno sidestep away from Taiga landfall and they're both continual their swords fight. Taiga. You're good but I can go faster than this. Kuno. Thanks, and I can go faster as well. Taiga. We'll see about that. Taiga increasing her speed to go faster, trying to land a single hit at Kuno, but Kuno also increasing her speed, blocking Taiga attacks. They are going so fast, smoke started to cover around them and Taiga couldn't see Kuno from the smoke. When the smoke clears, Taiga can now see Kuno and she was surprised seeing her katana was glowing. Taiga. What the? Kuno. Surprise, I'm sure you are. It was good while it lasted, but I win. Now take this. Thinking that she had got her, but to her surprise when the smoke clears Taiga and she used her tail to block the attack. Kuno. That is one strong tail you got there. Taiga. Looks like I got you by surprise and don't think you were about to win because I am the winner here. Taiga used her wooden sword and hit Kuno in the stomach, but Taiga did notice Kuno was smiling and sticking her tongue out at her, and then she turned into a puff of smoke. This surprised Taiga that she was fighting another clone of Kuno the entire time. Taiga. No way, that was just another clone. If that wasn't the real Kuno, then where is she? Kuno. Right behind you, Rasengan. Kuno appeared from Taiga's shadow and had an energy spear on her hand and hit at Taiga's stomach, where she was sent crashing to the wall. Kuno remove her mask and walk up to check on Taiga to see if she was okay. Luckily she was, and she slowly got out of the wall. She was holding her stomach where she got it from the Rasengan. It really didn't bother her, but she had a cheeky grin on her face that she had fun fighting with Kuno. Taiga. Man, you really got me there pretty hard, as expected from sensei, first student and daughter. So you were hiding the entire time while I was fighting your clone. How come I didn't see you that? Kuno. Well, while you were dealing with my clones, let the other clone, the one you thought that was me, to take my place while I was hiding in the shadows using shadow step. I waited for the perfect advantage to strike, and seems like my plan had work. That was a very good fight we had. You're not a bad fighter, let's fight again sometimes. Taiga. Yeah, you were not bad yourself even if I was just fighting your clone. Kuno. Well, the thing I should tell you about my clones, when they disappear all their memories and experience will all be transferred to me. So that fight you have with my clone, meaning that I had experience fighting with you. Taiga. Oh, I see. I gotta say that clone technique of yours is pretty amazing. I walk up to you Kuno and Taiga, and I was glad seeing the both of them are getting along. Rimuru. Seems like both of my students are getting along pretty well. Kuno. We sure are Papa, she's a really good fighter and I think she may have the potential to become a mask hero. Rimuru. Really? Because I was planning on giving her her mask when the two of you stop your spar. That surprised them both, and also Falfa, Shalsha, Kumo and Sakura were excited that they were going to have a sixth member of their team. Rimuru. So what do you think, Taiga? Do you want to become a mask hero? I made a anti-magic mask appear on the palm of my hand, and Taiga look at the mask, she seems intrigued that it matches her color. Taiga. I accept this sensei, I will like to become a mask hero. I gave her the mask to her as she begins to put it on, and it looks good on her. Everyone all congratulated, and Falfa, Shalsha, Kumo and Sakura all went to hug Taiga for being their new member. Kumo. Congrats Taiga and welcome to the team. Shalsha. You were really great out there for your big sister, you're amazing. Sakura. Yeah, what Shalsha, you're amazing and congrats, will be our mask hero. Don't forget we haven't finished our fight yet, okay? Falfa. We're proud of you and we are happy that you are newest members of the mask hero. Taiga. Thanks you guys, I don't usually get complimented, and don't worry Sakura, we will have our rematch later. Kuno. Well, since all mask heroes are here, how about we do ours roll call? Falfa. Yeah, let's do it. The others put on their mask and begin their roll call sequence. Kuno. I am the fox hero, red mask. Falfa. I am the blue dragon hero, blue mask. Shalsha. I am the green dragon hero, green mask. Kumo. I am the spider hero, white mask. Sakura. I am the philoleel hero, pink mask. Taiga. I am the tiger hero, yellow mask. All 6 of them, and together we are the mask heroes. Just then Tiamat, Shio and my sister have arrived with the food they have made, and they brought along arashi with them. Tiamat, Shio and my sister brought in the foods they have made and they look so good. They place it on the table that I made appear, and everyone couldn't wait to enjoy eating these delicious foods. Trihexa. This looks so good. I can't wait to try out all these different foods. Ramirez. Me either. My tummy is growling for food to devour all these delicious food in one gulp. Ariel. I don't know if that stomach of yours can you even handle eating all this food from your small size little fairy. You might get a stomach ache if you eat too much of these food. Ramirez. I don't care about that, what I should be focusing on is beginning eating all this delicious food. Veldora. Kuahahaha. I'm with you Ramirez, let's eat these food as much as we can. Ramirez. Yeah. Tiamat. Alright everyone, dig in and enjoy the food we prepare for all of you. Everyone. Thank you for the food. Time skip brought to you by. It was a new day. Falfa and Shalsha went to school. Kuno is at the labyrinth training with the others, and I was at the dinner table sitting next to Tiamat, and I was helping her feeding Vel and Arashi with their breakfast. While we were done feeding them, I was about to enjoy drinking my coffee until I heard a knock on the door. I went ahead and checked who was knocking, and when I opened the door it was revealed to be a woman. The woman has shiny blue hair with large breast that can rival Tiamat breast, and I did notice the woman has pointing ears. Rimuru. This woman, there's something strangely familiar about her, and those eyes of hers, they remind me of Tiamat eyes. Just who is this woman? Rimuru. Hello miss, can I help you with something? Yes, is this by any chance the Tempest residence, and are you Rimuru Tempest? Rimuru. Yes, this is indeed the Tempest residence, and I am Rimuru Tempest, and what can I help you for? Ah, I'm glad I finally found it. My name is Namu and I wanted to meet you in person, Rimuru Tempest, and I've been wanted to see Tiamat to see how she's been doing. Rimuru. Do you and Tiamat know each other? Namu. Yes, we do. The both of us haven't seen each other in years, and I heard that she was living in the human world living with you. Tiamat. Darling, who is at the door? Can you tell whoever is there to leave and helping me out taking care of? Tiamat stood silent in shock when she noticed Namu, who is smiling, seeing the shock expression at Tiamat's face. I just stand there confused from what was going on. Rimuru, Seal, any ideas, and can you tell me more about this woman named Namu? Seal, I may have an idea who this woman could be, Master. Rimuru, really? Any idea who she really is? Seal, just keep watching and you'll soon find out. Tiamat, why you? What are you doing here? Namu, surprised to see me. Well, it has been a long time since we last seen each other. I came all this way here to see how you were doing, Tiamat, my dear daughter. I was totally in shock. The woman right here is Tiamat's mother. I should have known this sooner when I first saw her. It seems that I finally meeting her mother. I wonder if I would also meet her father. Hope he is not like those strict overprotective dads. Tiamat, mother, what are you doing in the human world? Namu, oh, is it not okay for me to see my only daughter that haven't seen in a long time, and recently hearing that you are a mother? Tiamat, how did you know about that? Namu, I have heard about this from Tannen when I came back from my long traveling. Needless to say, I was entirely in shock and overjoyed that I've heard this news that I'm finally a grandmother. So I came to the human world to visit you to see my grandchildren and meeting their father. From the rumors I heard that he is a dragon god named Rimuru Tempest. Rimuru, so this woman right here is your mother. The two of you look similar. I can see where you got your looks from. Tiamat, yes, this woman right here is my mother Namu. She used to be known as the strongest female dragon around her time until I took her place as the strongest female dragon and becoming the strongest dragon king. Rimuru, I am impressed. Her mother used to be known as the strongest dragon until Tiamat took her place. Her mother must be really proud of her achievements becoming the strongest female dragon in becoming the strongest dragon king. Namu turned to my direction, give me a warm smile. Namu, I have a question to ask of you, Rimuru Tempest. Rimuru, what is it do you want to ask of me, miss? Her face changed into a serious expression and spoke in a serious tone. Namu, do you love my daughter? Rimuru, huh, Namu, do not make me repeat myself, do you love my daughter? Rimuru, of course I love her. I love Tiamat so much that I will willingly kill anyone who harm dare her. She is a strong, beautiful and talented woman I ever met, and that's why I fall for her. Hearing those words, it made Tiamat a blushing mess, and this really remind her how she and Rimuru met, really brings back good memories. Seeing this, Namu was surprised seeing her daughter blushing, and that really made her smile seeing this. Namu, that's what I wanted to hear. I'm surprised you managed to make my daughter blush, something that Diedreg never done. At least you're not like that idiot Diedreg who chose Albion over my daughter for their foolish rivalry. Rimuru, you do not have to worry, Miss Namu, I am not like Diedreg. Tiamat has moved on her hatred towards him and she's enjoying her new life with our family. Namu, well, that's good to hear, but I still haven't forgiven for what Diedreg did by stealing and losing my daughter's treasures and leaving her all alone with nothing. At least you give my daughter a family, something I was very happy to hear, that my daughter found herself a good mate, that gave her children, and I now have grandchildren who became dragon kings in a young age, and I couldn't be more happy to proud. So may I come in that we can get to know each other a bit more, and I wanna meet my grandchildren. I look at Tiamat to see if she okay to let her mother in. She nodded and let her mother in our house, showing her around the place. She was impressed how the place looked, and she even saw a photo of Tiamat laying in a bed holding Falfa and Shalsha in her arms, and I was there besides her. The photo was taken place where Falfa and Shalsha were born, and it was the happiest day of our lives. Namu, is this the photo of my granddaughters being born? They look so adorable. Tiamat, yes, this was taking place when I gave birth to my two daughters Falfa and Shalsha. Namu, is that their names? What lovely names you gave them. Tiamat, well, actually Rimuru was the one who came up with those names. Rimuru, that's true, but to tell you the truth, the names actually came to me from a strange dream I had. All I can remember from the dream was a woman with blonde hair wearing a witch's hat who told me to give names to our daughter. And that's all I could remember from that dream. I really have no idea what that dream was all about, and that woman who gave me the advice of those names. Tiamat, well, whoever that woman from your dream was, I should thank her who gave you the idea of the names of our daughters. Namu, if only I could have known this sooner, that you were pregnant, I would have witnessed the birth of my granddaughters. Why did you not call me that you were pregnant? I could have had been there supporting you when you were giving birth. Tiamat. I had tried to call you but you never responded my calls. Just what were you doing when I was giving birth without your support mother? Namu. Well, I have been busy on my traveling to do my own business with something, but I feel ashamed as a mother not knowing my daughter was pregnant and not supporting her when she was giving birth. Rimuru. Don't blame yourself for not being there for her. I'm sure you had your reasons and you're always welcome to be part of the family. Namu. Namu. Oh, thank you Rimuru, but please call me mom since you are my daughter's mate. That will make you as my son-in-law, or would you rather call me mommy instead? Rimuru. Wait, what? That was really unexpected for her to tell me to call her mommy. I am just not those type of guys who called their wife's mother mommy. It just feels so weird to me. Tiamat seemed to have gotten furious from what her mother wanted me to call her. Tiamat. Mother, what the hell? That's my mate, don't even think about taking him away from me. Namu. Hee sorry Tia, I was just teasing him, that was all. There's no need to get mad from a little tease. Tiamat. I have every right to get mad from that statement of yours mother. You better watch what you say or else I'll kick you out of my house. Namu. You would dare throw out your own mother just because of a little tease? What will your father say if he was still alive seeing you behave like this? Tiamat. Do not bring him to this conversation, I never seen that bastard as my father. Well, this ain't looking good, but I'm surprised of the news that her father is dead and she seems to have hatred towards him for some reason, and I wonder why. Before things could get worse, we all starting to hear crying coming from the kitchen. We all want to see Vel and Arashi were crying. Probably they must have heard Tiamat and Namu arguing. Tiamat and I both calmed down Vel and Arashi. Immediately they stopped their crying. Tiamat. There my little Vel, Mama is here. There's no need for you to cry my little boy. Rimuru. Arashi, don't cry, your papa is here, and Vel, I want you to be a big boy and not cry. Being a big brother for your little sister, okay? Vel. Okay papa. Rimuru. That's my boy. I ruffled his hair and Tiamat kiss him on the forehead. This made which Vel giggle. Namu was seeing all of this and she couldn't help but felt happy for her daughter's little family. Namu. My, what a touching scene this is. So these must be my other grandchildren. Tiamat. Vel is your grandson, but Arashi, it's not your granddaughter. Namu. Huh? What do you mean? She was confused, but she soon understand when she smell Arashi scent. Namu. Oh, I see, she is Yasaka daughter, ain't she? Well, dragons can usually have multiple mates, so it's no problem for me. Plus I can still think of her as my granddaughter even if she is not blood related. Vel look at Namu with a confused look, not knowing to him that this is his grandmother. Namu notice his gaze. She couldn't help how adorable her grandson is and she really wants to hold him in her arms. Namu. Is it okay if I hold my grandson in my arms? Tiamat. Sure, I at least want my son to get to know his grandmother. Tiamat give her mother to Vel, who is now in Namu's arms. Vel look at Namu, who was looking back at him with a smiling. Tiamat. It's okay sweetheart, this is your grandmother Namu. Namu. What an adorable little hatchling you are. Namu starting to tickle him, which Vel was laughing, which made me and Tiamat smile at this. Vel. Haha. Granny Namu. Namu smile wide that Vel call her by her name. She then heard his stomach growling, meaning that he was getting hungry. Namu. Oh my, it seems that you are hungry. I know exactly what to feed you, my dear grandson. Tiamat. Absolutely not letting you feed my son with your breast, mother. I'm the only one should be doing that for him cause I'm his mother. Rimuru. Oh boy, here we go again. Time skip brought to you by. A knock on the door was heard. I went ahead and opened it. My sister Kumoko, my brother-in-law Ragna, my niece Kumo and my daughters Falfa and Shalsha were here. I did ask my sister if she can pick up my daughters from school, which she gladly agree, on which both of our daughters go to the same school at Kuo Middle School. I give my daughter a huge hug and then I noticed something they were holding. Rimuru. Welcome home my daughters, now what do you two have in your hands? Shalsha. These are gifts that Aunt Kumoko bought us when she picked us up from school. Falfa. Papa, look what Aunt Kumoko bought us, she bought me a Gabumon plush. Shalsha. And she bought me a Agumon plush. I noticed Kumo was also holding a plush of a little familiar yellow mouse that everyone knows. Kumo. Hello Uncle Rimuru, look what my mother bought me, a Pikachu plush. Rimuru. Well, haven't seen those guys in a while since my childhood. It really brings back good memories watching those two shows, from watching Digimon in Fox Kids and watch Pokemon in Kids WB. Shulsha. Papa Falfa and I have a question to ask of you. Rimuru. What is it that you two want to ask of me? Falfa Shulsha. Can you make Agumon and Gabumon real? Rimuru. What? Falfa. Aunt Kumoko told us that you can do anything, even making our favorite characters come to life. Shulsha. And we wanted to ask that you can make Agumon and Gabumon come to life, they can be our familiars. Falfa Shulsha. Please Papa. Kumo. Uncle Rimuru, come you also make Pikachu come to life as my familiar, please. I narrow my eyes on my sister, who look away having her arms crossed and had a smug smile. I am seriously going to have a talk with her later. Rimuru. Listen girls, we can talk about that later. Falfa Shulsha, there is a special person who wants to meet the both of you. Falfa. A special person? Who is it Papa? Rimuru. You would had to meet that person who is at the kitchen with your mother. You both will be surprised once you meet that person. Now go to the kitchen, this person really wants to meet the both of you, don't make her wait. Falfa Shulsha. Okay Papa. They both headed to the kitchen, leaving me, my sister, Kumo and Ragna alone. I notice Ragna looks very exhausting and tired, like he hasn't got enough sleep. Rimuru. Yo Ragna, are you okay? You don't look so good. Ragna. Yeah, I'm fine, I just hadn't got enough sleep, that's all. Rimuru. You should probably sit down on the couch and rest. Kumo, I want you to go help out your dad. Kumo. Okay Uncle Rimuru, I'll help my father out that he can take a rest. Come on father, I'll take you to the couch for you to rest and I'll stay by your side. Ragna. Thanks Kumo, you're really reliable daughter to help out your father. Kumo grabs Ragna's hand and takes him to the couch, leaving only me and my sister. Rimuru. What the hell happened to him sis? Kumoko. Well, do you remember what I said yesterday, that I wanted to have another child? Rimuru. Oh no sis, you didn't take things too far, did you? Kumoko. I did. There was a little blush showing on her cheek. She's still having memories what she did last night with Ragna. I bonked my sister on the head using a bat that I just made appeared from my head. Kumoko. Ow, what was that for? Rimuru. Stop complaining, I know that doesn't hurt, you're immortal and also bad Kumoko, no more sweets for you. Kumoko. What? Poor K. Rimuru. For being too horny, that's why, in revealing a bit of my abilities to my daughters and niece. Kumoko. You're so mean, and you say before that you are not a bad slime. I'll be telling grandma that you hit me. Rimuru. Don't be dared tattletale on grandma about me, you bursty greedy spider. Falfa and Shulsha were now at the kitchen looking for the special person their father had mentioned who wanted to see them. They saw their mother Tiamat, and there was another person next to her that looks similar to her but older. This really confused the twins, that there is another person that looks like their mother. Tiamat and Namu noticed the twins and they greeted them with a warm smile. Falfa. Mama, who is that lady and why does she look just like you? Shulsha. Is she supposed to be your older sister, because the two of you do look alike? Tiamat and Namu look at each other and they begin to laugh. That made Falfa and Shulsha confused even more. Their laughing stop and look at the twins, who is still confused, wanted to know what was going on. Namu. Haha, they really thought I was your older sister, they really are so adorable. Tiamat. I know they are just so precious. Falfa. Just what is going on? Just who is that lady mama? Shulsha using her senses to find out who this lady is. When she smelled her scent, her eyes widened, now realizing who this woman could be. Shulsha. She has a similar scent like mama, and I can probably guess who she might be. Namu. Oh, so you figured out who I am, little one? Shulsha. That's right, it's pretty obvious who you are. You are our mama's mama, our grandmother. Namu. You are correct, little detective, I am your grandmother. Give this little hatchling a prize of dragon apples because she is a winner for figuring out who I am. Falfa. So you are our grandma. I should have had known sooner. You really do look similar to mama and prettier like her. Namu. Why thank you, it's been a while since anyone called me pretty. Now how about introducing yourselves, but introduce yourself with your Dragon King's titles. That surprised the both of them, but they immediately begin to introduce themselves. Falfa. I am the Blue Destruction Blazing Dragon Falfa Tempest. Shalsha. And I am the Green Demolition Inferno Dragon Shalsha Tempest. Falfa Shalsha. Those who opposes us will be slaughtered. Namu clapped to applause from Falfa and Shalsha introduction. Namu. Interesting Dragon King's titles. You two have. Now it's my turn to introduce myself. I am Namu, a dragon elder, and as you two already know, I am your grandmother and the mother of your mother. It is nice to finally meet both my granddaughters. Falfa Shalsha. Nice to meet you, Grandma Namu. Namu. Now what are you two still standing around for? At least give your grandmother a big hug. The two immediately hugged Namu, who returned the hug. They then separated the hug and they begin to chat with each other about their lives, the things they like. Namu began telling some embarrassing stories about Tiamat when she was a hatchling, which Tiamat did not want her daughters to know some embarrassing stuff from her past. They continue with their conversation and laughing with each other while Falfa and Shalsha are enjoying Namu's stories and they want to get to know about her more. Just then a little blue magic circle appear on Namu's ear and she immediately listening in who was calling her. A second later she ended the call with the Blaze Meteor Dragon Tannen and the others wonder why Tannen was calling her. Namu. I just had a call from Tannen. Apparently there's a fight going on between the Blue Eyes and Red Eyes Dragon Clan. He wanted me to help him to put a stop to this immediately. I'm so sorry, Falfa and Shalsha. I wish I can spend more time with you too, but I do have some business to take care of. Falfa. No, don't leave. You just got here, please don't leave, Grandma. Shalsha. We just finally met you and now you're leaving, it's not fair, don't leave, Grandma. Namu. I'm sorry girls, but I have to go, but when I'm done taking care of business, you two can come and visit me in the dragon territory and we can spend more time together. Falfa. You promise? Namu. I promise. A dragon never lies and we keep our promises. Falfa. Okay, we'll wait for you, Grandma. Shalsha. Just please come back soon. Namu. I will. I'm going to miss you both and your little brother, he is just so adorable, little hatchling. Falfa. Speaking of which, where is Vel and Arashi? Tiamat. I put the both of them in Vel room and I had asked Ranga to watch over them. So they're basically playing with Ranga the first, hope he's doing well with them. Namu. Tiamat, there is something I want to give you as my parting gift. Tiamat. What is it do you want to give me, mother? Namu snapped her fingers and a large bag appeared. Tiamat took a closer look at the large bag and opened it and she widened her eyes and recognized what was all this. Tiamat. Mother, is this what I think this is? Namu. This is all I could find from your missing treasure that Diedrich had stole. I had been searching for years recovering your missing treasure, that's why you haven't seen me and I haven't called you. I'm still sorry I haven't visited you, called you in years, but I did this all for you because you are my daughter. Tiamat. I don't know what to say, but thank you, mother. For so long I thought you had abandoned me just like father abandoned us, but you did all this to recover my treasure and I am truly happy that you did so. I am glad brought my missing treasure, but my children are now new my treasures. Namu. Well then, Tiamat, if you don't no longer want it, then you can give these to your children as their allowance if you want. Tiamat. They would love that. I will allow them to have my old treasures. Namu. Can you bring Rimuru here, that I would love to say my goodbyes to him. Tiamat. All right, I'll call him over. Rimuru, get over here, my mother wants to say her goodbyes. Rimuru. I'm coming. Rimuru came in the kitchen ready to say goodbye to Namu. Rimuru. So you're really going to leave now? Namu. Unfortunately, yes. Tannen want me to help him out take care of some business in the dragon territory. It was really a pleasure meeting you, Rimuru, and I'm happy to having you as my son-in-law. Without warning, Namu immediately went to hugging me tight and my face were now in her breast, really making me blush. Tiamat had a tick mark seeing this scene happening and she really is trying to control her anger. Namu. Take care of my daughter for me and always treat her happy and always love her. Do not let me down, understand? Rimuru. I understand, you have my word, Namu. I will always treat Tiamat happy as her mate and husband, and I will always love her unconditionally. Tiamat. Mother, can you please let go of Rimuru? You're going to suffocate him with your massive breast. Namu immediately let go of me and we all said our goodbyes to her, not before she gave Tiamat a hug. Tiamat was off guard, but she returned the hug. Namu. Take care my daughter, always treat your family well, and if you ever want me to babysit your children give me a call, okay? Tiamat. I will mother, I am going to miss you. Then let go of the hug and Namu preparing a magic circle for her to leave. Namu. Wait, when my old friend Quetzalcoatl hears about this that I finally have grandchildren. I should really give her a call. The last time I heard about her she went to visit a friend of hers who is at another world. I wonder what she's doing right now. I'll find out when I give her a call. Namu teleport away, leaving just the four of us, and we all went ahead enjoy our lives, and I am explaining my sister that I just met Tiamat mother. Time skip brought to you by Rimuru. What a day, never thought I'd get to meet Tiamat mother. She was a very interesting person, or I will say MILF. I wonder who else I get to meet next. Ha ha ha. Your darkness has arrived. A portal opened up revealed to be Trihexa, but her appearance seemed to have changed. Trihexa had asked me to change her appearance a bit. Her size has grown a bit, she was wearing new clothes and the collar she wear on her neck has shrink in size like a necklace. Rimuru. I see you like your new look. Trihexa. Yep, this is much better than my old appearance, but either way I can still change back of my old look if I wanted to. Rimuru. So what are you here for, Trihexa? I just wanted to stay here for a bit and watch Miracle Leviathan at your living room. Rimuru. And why can you just watch it in your own room that I made for you? Trihexa. Well, I just feel like it. Also, can you order pizza? That way I can enjoy watching my show eating some pepperoni pizza. Rimuru. Sigh. Fine, just don't make a mess on the couch when you're eating pizza. I call the pizza company to order a pepperoni pizza and they will be on their way pretty soon. When I ended the call the doorbell rang, thinking the pizza delivery guy is already here. Rimuru. Well, that was fast. Maybe I must have ordered the pizza from Speedy Gonzalez Pizzeria. Maybe is Speedy Gonzalez himself delivering the pizza for me, that would be an honor. When I opened the door expecting to see the pizza delivery guy but instead to be a little girl. Rimuru. Hello little girl, are you lost or something? The little girl. Rimuru. Hello, can you talk? Do you even know where your parents are? The little girl. Rimuru. What is with this kid, she related to Ophis. Seal. Apparently not, the child seemed to be observing you. Rimuru. Observing me, is that so? Seal. It appears so. Also I have analyzed the child and I found out the child's actual age. Rimuru. What's the age of this child, Seal? Seal. Over 9,000 years old. Rimuru. What 9,000? Who is this kid? Just then the little girl finally spoke, and only said one word. Question mark. A. It was a quiet night in the Tempest restaurant where the youngest children of Rimuru Tempest, Vel and Arashi, were sleeping peacefully together. It was then a shadowing figure emerged from the shadows, quietly entering the room without making any noise. The shadowing figure revealed his appearance to a young man with black hair tied into a bun. He also wears a pair of shades. His attire consists of a black Japanese school uniform. This individual was none other than Kanla, a member of the hero faction who was sent here on a mission by Cao Cao to kidnap the children of dragon god Rimuru Tempest. After hearing the rumors of the identity of Rimuru as a dragon god and being the lover of Yasaka, Cao Cao was planning to using Yasaka to call Great Red from the dimensional gap, and not only that, even go as far kidnapping Rimuru children to get Rimuru attention. Having both Great Red and Rimuru in the same place, Cao Cao wants to test the limits of what humans are capable of by slay the dragon god, or else fails he will use Samael's blood. Cao Cao doesn't know how strong is Rimuru in case Cao Cao use Samael's blood if he proved to be difficult to deal with. Kanla. Seems like I came to the right place and these must be the brats that Cao Cao want me to catch as hostages for his plans. I will not fail this task that Cao Cao gave me. That dragon god won't know what's coming for him by taking his children to Cao Cao, where they will only be tools for our faction. Kanla walked towards where Vel and Arashi are sleeping. He was about to grab one of them, that was until Ranga appeared from Kanla's shadow and took a bite of Kanla's left hand, ripping off, making him screaming in pain. Kanla. Ah. You pay for that damn dog. This made Vel and Arashi woke up and started to cry, getting the attention of Rimuru and Tiamat. They entered the room and see Ranga glaring at Kanla, blood coming off from where his missing left hand was. Kanla noticed both Rimuru and Tiamat were looking at him with killing intent, including Ranga, who still has Kanla's left hand with blood coming out of it. Kanla didn't have no choice but escape using the shadows disappearing from out of sight. Tiamat immediately went to check if Vel and Arashi. She was relieved that they were fine and she calmed the both of them from their crying. Rimuru. Ranga explained what happened. Ranga spit off Kanla's left hand from his mouth and began explaining what he overheard from Kanla. Needless to say, I was extremely pissed off, but not just me but also Tiamat. Tiamat, how dare they? I'll kill that bastard who was trying to kidnap our children and I'll burn his entire faction to ashes. Rimuru, you do not have to worry Tiamat, we'll find him and getting some answers from him, then we'll make him suffer. Tiamat, I'll be the one to kill that man for daring to kidnap our children. He will know he made the biggest mistake of his life messing with me, the Chaos Karma Dragon. Tiamat. Rimuru, Seal, any idea where he could be now? Seal, luckily he hasn't left Kuo, he's somewhere hiding at a park and he's losing some blood. He will probably call reinforcements to assist him since he's in a bad state that he lost his arm. Rimuru, thanks for the info, partner. Seal, anything for you, master. Rimuru, Eddie. Eddie appear kneeling down. Eddie, you call Lord Rimuru. Rimuru, have any of your clones find a man with black hair, wears a pair of shades and with a missing left arm? Eddie, yes, one of my clones found him at a park. Rimuru, which park is he at? Eddie, he's at the park where there's trees, ponds and grass fields. In the middle of it lies a water fountain. Rimuru, oh, I think I know which park she is talking about. It would be the perfect place for his death, but I need him alive to get some answers from him. Rimuru, good call. The others I want that man brought to me. He is not going nowhere. He had made a big mistake trying to kidnapping my son and daughter. If that man brings reinforcements, give rid of them. Eddie, as you wish, Lord Rimuru, that man will be bringing to justice. She vanished and went ahead to inform the others. Rimuru, you did well. Ranga the first, really thank you for protecting Vel and Arashi from that man. Ranga, I did it for the sake to protect Lord Rimuru children and I won't let anyone harm them as long as I live. I smile at Ranga and patting him on the head, he is truly his man's best friend. Rimuru, I'm lucky to having you around. Ranga, now go to the and track down Kanla. Ranga, I will not fail you, Lord Rimuru, I'll bring that man to you to make him pay for his actions. At the park, Kanla was kneeling down in one knee with pain and anger from not only he failed to kidnapping Rimuru children but also losing one of his hands. He did call reinforcements to come and help him out, but he was anger that just lost his left hand and still feels pain. Kanla. Damn it, I've been compromised. I need to report this to Cao Cao that the plan to kidnapping those kids has failed. That reinforcements better come right now because I want to get my revenge from a stupid dog that took my hand off and make me look bad. Well, it seems like I found you and complaining will not get your hand back. Hearing the feminine voice, Kanla turned around, see a female teen who was walking straight at Kanla. Kanla, and who the hell are you supposed to be, a little girl? Ariel, you better watch your tongue, the last time someone called me that, I crushed that person's head like a watermelon. And who I am, you may ask. You might have heard of me as one of the members of the Octagram. I'm Demon Lord Ariel and I was sent here to capture you alive. Now surrender peacefully and come with me. Kanla, like hell would I even take orders to a demon like you? The only person I follow orders is Cao Cao and I shouldn't be listening to you, a demon lord no less. Just then a bunch of people all appear and they were all members from the hero faction who came to assist Kanla. Kanla was smiling seeing Ariel was now being surrounded while a medic from hero faction was help out Kanla on healing him. Kanla, it seems that my reinforcements has arrived and you're outnumbered, best to give up, demon lord, there's a lot of us and only one of you. Ariel, so you brought all your friends here trying to outnumber me, in that case. Morning Star. It happened so fast, the attack was so fast, kill a bunch of the hero faction members that didn't have time to react, avoiding the attack. Before the others hero faction members could have done anything, the Tempest forces has arrived and they begin to slaughter off the hero faction members. HF Member 1, this is not good, take Kanla out of here. We'll handle these monsters in the name of our leader Cao Cao. 10 people escorted Kanla but he didn't need their help, he can take care of himself, but they're doing this for his protection. HF members, all hail Cao Cao. Ariel, geez, these guys can be annoying, I can kill them all with a single blow, but I'll let you guys have a bit of fun taking care of the rest. And can someone go after that man we were ordered to capture? Eddie, Don't worry Lady Ariel, I already sent Motto to go after that man. Ariel, oh that's good to hear, in that case I'll go assist Motto to go after that man. Before Ariel was about to leave, everyone heard someone spoke out. Mind if we join in the fight? Everyone stopped their fighting and all turned to the new person, who happens to be a woman that had pink hair, red eyes, wearing a black outfit and was holding a scythe. Rin, Ruby had their jaws drop and Culpal just smiling seeing this woman caused the three recognize who this woman is, who happens to be an old friend of theirs. The woman turned to look at the three Reaper siblings' direction and greeted them. Hey there my little pogchamps, did you miss me? Ruby, Mori, no way, it's really you. I can't believe it, never thought we get to reunite together in a time like this. Rin, no freaking way Callie, is that really you? Mori, who else could it be, Batman or Optimus the freaking Prime? Rin, yep it's definitely her, no doubt about it. Shintaro, is she a friend of yours? Culpal, yep she's an old friend of ours. We all used to work under our old boss who shall not be named because he's a douche. Also I had a call from her that she was in town and she wanted to visit us and I gave her our location where we were and that's why she's here to give us a hand. Rin, you call her where we were without my permission while we're in the middle of a battle. Mori, well I was originally planning on visiting you guys where you live but a friend of mine ran off on her own looking for the address where you guys live. I had called Culpal where are you guys at and she told me you guys were at the park in the middle of a fight, so I decided to join in to help you guys out if it's not a problem for your superiors. Rin, Ruby and Culpal look at Ariel if she was okay with this and she gave an answer. Ariel, it's not a problem, she can help us out since she's a friend of the three of you, we can trust her. Zejin, I agree with Lady Ariel, she can help assist us taking care of the enemy. Mori, whoa who's that badass looking Kamen Rider guy? He kinda looks like Kamen Rider Kabuto. HF member 1, she's friends with the enemy, kill her. The hero faction members were rushing to attack Mori but she just simply smile and ready to use her scythe to kill these foolish humans. Mori, come at me bitches, I can take it all down and get your souls ripped off your bodies. When the hero faction members went close to strike at Mori they were getting sliced in pieces. Mori was spinning her scythe and cutting the hero faction members piece by piece. The moment she stopped spinning her scythe she looked around the mess she made and with a wave of her hand she took the souls of her enemies she had killed. She looked at the others hero faction members seeing their other members getting sliced to pieces by her. This made some of the members being afraid of her, which Mori liked seeing the fear of her enemies be afraid of her. Mori, come one, come all who wants to get their heads sliced and get their souls taken by the one and only Calliope Mori. With Conla, the 10 people who were escorting Conla, they were all running out of the park. The time they were far away from the others, they were about to teleport away to their base but suddenly they were all wraparound with blue chains that appear on nowhere. This caught them by surprise and they were struggling to break free from these chains that were preventing them to break loose. HF member 3, we can break loose and these chains quite strong to break. Conla, seems that we were being followed and we were not alone. Show yourself, we know you're out there. Seems like I don't have to hide myself any longer and soon you guys are about to have a bad time. Now playing a little faster. Everyone had noticed a white-skinned, thin girl with black hair with twin tails. She has blue eyes and a blue flame is emanate from her left eye. She wears a black comeback uniform. Conla, a human girl, is this supposed to be her sacred gear? If she does possess one she could be used to Cao Cao. HF member 2, released us this instant, who do you think you are? Motto. I'm weapon specialist Motto, nicknamed the Black Rock Shooter, and I'm also your executioner. Now would all of you please die for me? In an instant the hero faction members besides Conla were being crushed by the chains and they were also getting engulfed by blue flames. Seeing his comrades are being killed, Conla didn't care the slightest, their sacrifice were only necessary for him to escape. Conla. I was planning on using this when I have my rematch with the Red Dragon Emperor, but it seems that I have no choice. I'll show you the true power of the Shadow User, Balance Breaker. Conla's entire body was covered in shadows, having the armor made from shadows. He walked through the chains and that made Motto summoning her black blade, getting ready for a fight. Conla. Like my look? I almost look like the Red Dragon Emperor, a shame I'm not fighting him, but oh well. This will be the first and last of you to see to use Night Reflection Death Cross unless you can change side and work with us to work under Cao Cao loyalty. Motto. Yeah, I would have to say no to your offer. Also, your leader can go pack himself because he's a pack-up bitch and his group of followers are a bunch of trash and they can go burn in hell. Oh, and I almost forgot, pack, you asshole. Motto. Conla. How dare you? You're gonna regret saying those words to my leader Cao Cao. I'll make you wish you never said those words, now die. Conla made a blade appear from his wrist, then he rushed to slice Motto, but she managed quickly rushed to block the blade. Conla was swiping his blade crazy, still haven't forgotten the words Motto said about his leader. He then fired a shadow blast hoping to hit Motto, but she managed to avoid it by jumping out of the way and learned behind Conla. Motto had her blade ready and sliced Conla in half, but to her shock that only went through and he was still alive. Conla. Fool. Your attacks won't hurt me, I'm literally made out of shadows, but I can hurt you. As Conla blade was about to pierce Motto, she was quickly saved by Ranga and Kuno was riding on his back. Seeing Ranga made Conla furious to see the same dog who ripped his left arm off, but he also sees the daughter of Yasaka. Kuno was also here. Conla did I had orders to capture her and he doesn't want to fail a second time and complete his mission for Cao Cao. Conla. You must be the daughter of Yasaka, it's a pleasure meeting you in person. Kuno. Are you the person who is trying to kidnap my little brother and little sister? Conla. Indeed I am. I was the one who is trying to kidnap those brats until that dog you're riding on ruining everything and even ripping off one of my hand. Kuno. Well, that's what you deserve for trying to take my family away. We're going to interrogate you for why you trespassing my papa home and why you trying to kidnap my siblings. Conla. Well, if you really must know, I was simply following orders for the one I follow, Cao Cao, the leader of the hero faction. He wanted me to capture those brats and also you for his plans, and he's probably already kidnapped your mother. Hearing the mention of her mother, Kuno was anger and worry. What were they planning to do with her mother? Ranga can sense Kuno anger and he was worried about her, but he was also furious that the hero faction were trying to kidnap Yasaka, who is one of Rimuru wives, and he will not let anything happen to them. Kuno. Bastard. What is your leader planning on doing with my mother? Answer me. Conla. Sorry I can't tell you, but you had to come with me and surrender yourself if you want to find out. Ranga. She will not surrender to the likes of you. I'll finish you off by tear every part of your body apart and make you regret for causing trouble for the family of my master Rimuru. Motto. Yeah, what he said, if you mess with our leader's family you will mess with all of us. Your leader probably only sees you as a tool and you're basically his little bitch boy, and that's why you always will be a little bitch. Conla. That's it. I have had it, I'll kill the both of you and take the princess away. Conla fire a barrage of shadow blast at them in the intent to kill. Kuno jump out off Ranga back and pulling out her katana, deflecting the shadow blast with ease. Kuno then begin firing her foxfire at Conla, but that does nothing to him. Conla. Foxfire? This level of fire is useless against me? Kuno. That's so, then how about this? Kuno foxfire was once the color blue, now turned into black, and it was even hotter than it once before. Kuno. If my regular foxfire is not hot enough for you, then I'll just have to use black foxfire. The flames were too hot for Conla to handle, getting him some severe burns. He was on the ground in pain, and the pain was much worse more when he lost his left arm. Ariel. It seems that you finally got that man. Great work, Kuno. You really have showed that man not to mess with you, my great-granddaughter. I am proud of you. Ariel showed herself to the others and she was watching the whole fight. She was proud to see Kuno took down Conla using her new move that Rimuru had taught her how to use, black flames. Kuno. Thanks, great-grandma Ariel. The others all show up and they already taken care of hero faction members. Ariel looks down, glaring at Conla with a cold look, seeing his pathetic state, feeling pain all over his body. Ariel didn't felt pity for him and she was glad that he is suffering. That is what happens to someone who tried to take her family away. She sees Rimuru as her grandson and she sees his children as her great-grandchildren, and she's never gonna let anyone lay a hand to her new family. Ariel. You have made a big mistake trying to kidnapping my great-grandchildren, now you must pay the price. Ariel then punched Conla in the head, knocking him out unconscious, and grabbed his body. Ariel. All right everyone, it's time for us to leave, our mission has been success. Ranga inform Rimuru we have captured this false hero and I'll be taking him to the labyrinth. Ranga. Yes Lady Ariel, I'll inform Lord Rimuru about this news right away. Mori. Whoa, is that a talking dog? That's so radical. First these guys got a common rider, a talking dog, and they somehow got a girl that almost looks like Hatsune Miku. Just who else do they got in their strange group? In the Tempest residence? Remember cute and cuddly boys, cute and cuddly. 2. Skipper, this doesn't look like an article Antarctica. Skipper. Yes, thank you for the insight, Private, but that's not your job. Kowalski, analysis. Kowalski. We seem to be in the arena of the evil Bugman, sir. Skipper. Well, I'll be damned, it's time to save in the world, boys. Private, now's your chance to prove yourself. I want you to go over to the Bugman and snap his neck. Private. Are you sure that's a good idea, Skipper? Skipper. Come on, what could go wrong? Cell. You know I'm standing right here. Skipper. Ah shit. Kowalski, analysis. Kowalski. We're packed, sir. Skipper. God damn it. Trihexa. What a funny video, it's a strange crossover but I like it. You are right about this. This channel is quite entertaining. I'm going to subscribe to this channel and support the creator who made this. Trihexa was eating a slice of pizza watching the video she just watched. Alongside sitting next to her a girl that has white, baby blue and cobalt blue colored hair, light blue pupils, and shark-like sharp teeth. She wears a hood that is similar to a shark's head, gray drawstrings with black circles on it, a hoodie with the shark mouth designed on her waist with a zipper, 2 pockets on the left and right side, and wears white and blue shoes with black shoelaces and gray velcro patches in front of it with black soles. Trihexa was just looking at the girl who was eating her pizza in a cute and adorable way. Trihexa still couldn't believe from what Rimuru told her that this girl right here is 9,000-year-old, almost as old as her, and she will probably get along with this girl who just introduced herself as Gura. Trihexa. So is it true that you're actually 9,000-year-old? The girl finished eating her pizza and answered Trihexa question. Gura. Yep, that's right. I am 9,000-year-old shark who live a very long life. There are people that confuse me to be related to that Baby Shark song, but what people don't know that I'm actually the one who invented that song. Trihexa. Okay, the part about the Baby Shark thing was surprising, but I do also have another question. Since you are a shark, do you eat humans or do you just eat fish? Gura. Sigh. I figure you might say something like that. Nope, I don't eat humans and also I don't eat fish. Well, I used to eat fish, but I'm now a vegetarian. I had a mentor who taught me that fish are friends, not food. I basically now only eat human foods because they're much better from what I used to eat. Trihexa wanted to ask more questions about Gura, but 4 people teleporting in the living room, Rin, Ruby, Colipal and Mori arrive. Mori look around the place, then she noticed Gura. She walk up to her and Gura was happy to see her and wanted to say hello to her. Gura. Oh hey Mori, great to see you. Hey, what are you doing? Mori grabbed Gura by her hoodie and she was struggling to get out of this situation she is in. Gura. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go already, Mori. Mori. No, I will not let you go, little dude. Do you have any idea how long did it took me to try looking for you, and you shouldn't have went off on your own. Do something like that again or else I'm going to YET your ass, and also using you as my weapon by grabbing your tail and swinging you as my new sword. Gura. No, please don't do that. I'm sorry, I won't do that again. Trihexa. Should I help her? This really doesn't have nothing to do with me, but I kind of feel bad for her. Gura look at Trihexa and she was begging for her help. So you're the person my subordinates told me about. Mori turn around to see Rimuru. Mori. And who would you might be? Colipal. That's our new boss, the one I told you about who took care of us. Mori immediately dropped Gura to the floor, then she went to shake my hand. Mori. So you're Ren, Ruby and Colipal new boss. I have heard about Rimuru Tempest, the dragon god everyone's been talking about. Name's Calliope Mori, but you can just call me Mori. Rimuru. Nice to meet you, Mori. I have heard of you from your little shark friend over there who told me that you were to see your friends Ren, Ruby and Colipal. Your friend Gura came here by accident cause she thought this was the address where Rin lives, and a bit of explanation she finally understand, and I told her she can stay for a bit until you will arrive. Mori. Oh well, thank you for watching over her. Has she caused you any trouble? Rimuru. No, not at all, she has been behaving well and she was getting along with Laplace. Mori. Oh, is she like your daughter or something? Rimuru. No she's not, I'm sort of like her guardian, but I do have daughters and they do get along well. I would like to talk to you more, but I do have some business to take care of. Mori. Okay, I understand, I'll let you do your things. Thanks for taking care of my Reaper pals, those guys always been like family to me. Rimuru. Don't mention it. I left the room and headed straight to my office to pick up something to prepare myself. I opened a drawer, inside of it was a anti-magic mask, but it's not like the others masks I give to my daughters. Niece and student, this was the original anti-magic mask, the same one Shizu gave to Rimuru in her last moments with him. Just when I was about to put the mask on, my sister was contacting me using thought communication, which I pick up her call. Kumoko. So has he already been taken care of? Rimuru. Yes, we already got the information we got from him and Tiamat already killed him, he won't be causing us trouble anymore. Kumoko. Good, glad that guy is dead, he really had made a big mistake trying to kidnap my nephew and my adorable niece. I'm at Kyoto right now and Yasaka is fighting off the hero faction and she seemed to be struggling. I'll go help her out and wait for your arrival. Rimuru. Alright sis, I'll be right over. After I end thought communication, I finally put on the mask and ready to kick some ass. Rimuru. You better prepare yourself, Sao Sao, because you have messed with the wrong dragon god to mess with. It's time to show the hero faction what Rimuru tempers can really do.